The neo-institutional theory is, as its name suggests, a new version of institutional theory that developed at the end of the 19th century and during the first half of the 20th century. This first version particularly emphasized the influence of institutions and bureaucracy in our society. Initially, neo-institutional theory developed as a reaction to theories based on the idea of the all-powerful manager and individual in the management, organization, and strategy of companies. From the late 1970s onwards, the theory returned to the forefront in a new and updated form called neo-institutional theory. In management sciences, it was the collective work coordinated by DiMaggio and Powell, the new institutionalism in organizational analysis in 1983, that laid the foundations of this theory, which very quickly became a widely used theoretical framework among researchers to explain organizations and how they function. The neo-institutional theory shows that the activities and projects of organizations depend less on the manager at their head or the people who run them than on the institutional and social context in which they exist, on its constraints, its codes, and its explicit and implicit rules. This theory thus places strong emphasis on the influence and pressures of the institutional environment on organizations, and on the way these organizations end up resembling each other and becoming homogeneous. This is the phenomenon known as isomorphism. When faced with uncertainties or doubts, organizations observe each other and end up imitating one another and becoming similar. The other major concept of neo-institutional theory is legitimacy. In a context dominated by institutional logics, the pursuit of legitimacy by organizations is one of their top priorities. By legitimacy, we mean being in conformity with the social and symbolic values of one's group. Legitimacy is thus acquired by conforming to the norms, beliefs, and rules of one's system of belonging. For neo-institutional theory, legitimacy plays a central role as it enables an organization to obtain and secure the support of its stakeholders, and because it proves to be at least as important as economic and financial performance in ensuring the sustainability and survival of an organization. Neo-institutional theory also continues to evolve and develop, for example, by examining the role of individuals within the organization through concepts such as the institutional entrepreneur, or by focusing on the diversity of institutional logics, such as market logic, state logic, or the logic of a profession, to which organizations and their stakeholders must respond.